Hello Gemini, and welcome to your monthly tarot advice video for March. We're going to be doing things a little bit differently here this video, so if you do enjoy it, please let me know, and if anything does resonate, you'll also have to let me know. On that note, please take what resonates and leave the rest, and if you'd like to dive deeper into any of the topics in this video or something completely different, I have personal private video readings linked down below for you guys. So we're going to go ahead and split the deck and see what we have coming out for you here, Geminis. So we have the Queen of Cups, we have the Five of Swords, have the Hermit, Six of Wands, and the Ace of Swords, with the Page of Swords on the bottom of the deck here. Interesting energy coming out. First of all, I'm gonna say the Queen of Cups as your current energy. Maybe you're feeling a little bit more in tune with your emotions this month. Maybe you're listening, learning. It's very interesting. I feel like you're gaining a lot of clarity as well on how you think about things. I feel like you're learning to be open to learning and understanding and knowing that you can still be a beginner at things. I think you've had to go through a lot of solo energy, maybe cheering for yourself here. It's very interesting. This feels so muddled energy. I feel like there's been maybe some slyness at work or in your career, and maybe that has been what's led to this period of solitude. I think the best thing I'm going to do is just dive right into clarifying, because again, this energy is so weird. There's successes, there's gaining clarity, but there's also this energy of kind of almost being quite low, maybe overly emotional. So your current energy is the Queen of Cups. I want to clarify this deeper. What is this Queen of Cups? Oh, we got the Hermit again and the Ace of Swords. Okay, well, again, the current energy is working through gaining clarity here. I think you've had to take some time to reevaluate, reassess, and I think that's what the Hermit is here. The Hermit is you being like, okay, I gotta take some time for myself, reassess things, think about things differently. Again, I feel like you've really had to go back to the basics. That's what the Page of Swords is. You have to go back to the basics. Go back to the basics and be open to being a beginner. Now, the Five of Swords in your career, again, it feels like maybe somebody, I don't want to say is taking advantages here, but it does kind of feel that way. Maybe sneaking around, being a bit sly in the background. So what is this Five of Swords energy about? What is this Five of Swords energy about here? Have the Ten of Swords. So it does feel like there has been some kind of, I don't want to say you've had to kind of cut your losses with someone, but I am feeling maybe I'm getting the energy of you've had to pivot because of maybe somebody's actions in a project, in your career, in whatever this is. It felt like an ending, but really what it has been is redirection. I feel like maybe those people in your environment that just were causing you to feel a lot more negative about your situation than you needed to be. Let's clarify this a little bit deeper. Again, with the Queen of Cups, I feel like, and we have the Emperor. Oh my gosh, that's actually crazy because the Emperor is on the bottom of the deck here as well. So maybe something coming up with an Aries. Somebody maybe trying to be very controlling here that made you spiral out, and I hate to use this word, but with the Queen of Cups, I feel like they were making you feel like you were crazy. I feel like this was subtle digs at you to make you seem like you were crazy, that you were imagining these things, these subtle, I don't even know what the energy is. It's just, I feel like they are, again, I just keep coming down to they're trying to make you seem crazy, and you've had to take a step away from this. You know it's not healthy. I really can't tap into this more than they are kind of almost being emotionally abusive, and I don't want to use these terms lightly, but I can't think of any better way to describe it, you know, because it does feel like they're playing with your emotions, and that's why you've had to separate and have this solo time. Again, the Hermit is coming in. The Hermit is coming in here in your relationships and love. So this feels like the energy you've had to step away from friendships, relationships. You've had to go into solitude because I just feel like you were so thrown back and forth emotionally, so emotionally torn, that there was really no other choice. And it's been very successful, and it's helping you gain clarity on setting boundaries and who you can be around, who you want to be around. But let us clarify this Hermit a little bit more. What does this look like for you, the Hermit here? Again, it's realizing what works for you and what doesn't. The Two of Pentacles is kind of, I feel like there's less on your plate right now with the Two of Pentacles. You're kind of feeling like you have more of yourself back, more of your time back. And it's making you get comfortable with what you want for your future life, what you want your routines to look like. Again, you've realized that you don't want people like this in your life. You don't want environments like this in your life. And I feel like now you're kind of having some inner peace with your home life, your personal life. You're having a lot of success there. I feel like while your career and your work or your projects, your hobbies, whatever this was, while this feels like, I don't know why I'm coming to use these terms, but while this all feels like it's crashed and burned, there is a lot of success in your personal life, doing things for fun, doing things for you, in your home, in your family. We have the Ten of Wands. Again, you've had to cut loose a lot of responsibilities, and while these endings can feel drastic at the time, again, I just feel like there's a lot of clarity and movement and big things coming from these endings. The Six of Wands and this Ace of Swords, it feels like clarity and success for you. Let us clarify this Ten of Wands and the Six of Wands again. Just a little bit deeper message here, please, Spirit, on what the success is. What is the success? I feel like it's acceptance. The success is in acceptance, in realizing that you're not emotional, you're not crazy. Again, I feel like leaving past environments that weren't serving you is where you're having your success, your emotional growth, and where you are ultimately gaining clarity. And this is the advice. The advice is to keep seeking answers, keep learning, keep growing, keep seeking out things that provide you with clarity, keep asking why, keep looking deeper. Let's clarify what, again, is the best way for you to move forwards. What is the best advice here with the Ace of Swords? What's this advice for Gemini, please? We have the Eight of Cups. Again, walking away from things that don't serve you and understanding, like, I tried this, it doesn't feel right, it doesn't fit, it's not for me, I can walk away. Like, that's what's very important for you. And also having confidence in doing that and not having to justify yourself is the energy that I'm feeling. Not having to be like, this isn't working because, but just saying, this isn't working for me. You know, you don't have to justify and give a reason. Again, we have the Magician coming out here, so you really are having new beginnings, having the tools to kind of manifest your desired life. Again, I think right now you are just in that energy of seeking what's best for you, seeking answers for why you need what you need, how you need what you need, what is best for you. I think that's where you're finding your most growth right now, Gemini. I feel like you're being unapologetic for yourself. You're leaning into doing what you want because you know it'll make you feel good, because it will provide you with emotional happiness, with emotional fulfillment, with, you know, doing things just because they feel good. You want to, not justifying, I think, is very much the energy for you this month, Gemini. But that is all I have for your reading. If you want to dive deeper into these topics again or something new, as always, there are private readings linked down below. And if you could like, subscribe, do all those YouTube things, and I will see you all in the next one. I truly appreciate you.